Can you see me? Oh. Can you see me? I am still trying to set up. Kind of did this in a little bit of a rush, so bear with me. And make sure you smash the like button. Let's see what's going on here. We are in a very critical area. If we can break this trend line up here, we are headed to, let's say, at least a 64.20, possibly 71. If we look at this as a head and shoulders, which is a possibility, the measured move of that is going to be all the way up to the $8,000 range, $8,050, which also matches up with this trend line right here on the bottom, which is just a clone line of the bottom trend line. So that's what we're looking at. Let's see what happens. I figured I'd get on to a live stream, and as you can see, we are in the 1 hour and we are bullish with the EMAs crossing here, and we are getting support on top of them. So I will go into the chat for a second. What's up, Big Ralph, Jason, Infestinator, CCS? What's happening? Colonel Crypto, Gabby Diaz, Renee Montegro, Bubba Victory, Silvio, Bobby, Hazam, Phil C, Corky B, Henry. What's up, guys? The reason I believe that we may get this pump, if you guys watch my videos, you know I'm big on the RSI, and we have a broadening wedge here that we have broken above, and that is a good sign in my opinion. We do have quite a bit of room to move up here. Yeah, we'll see what happens. It's looking good. The only thing I don't like is we're getting hidden bearish divergence here, and I'll show you, but that could be erased. Let me show you in yellow, thicken the line so you can see it. But as you can see here, we are making, and this candle isn't closed yet, obviously it just begun, so this can be erased, but we are making lower lows here. And if we go to the RSI, or lower highs here, and we're making higher highs in the RSI. That's the only thing I'm worried about here. We'll see what happens. That can get erased. We'll check it out, see what happens. What's up, Jennifer, Dominic, Tim J? What's happening, man? Masked Ninja, how you doing? Crypto Dave, Woya Pasha, what up? Andrew, Bitcoin Broke, how you doing, man? How's the boy? Lost my screen there for a minute. Gonna form another damn lower gap if we pump. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens here. Let me get this out of the way. Like I said, that's my only worry there, is making the higher highs in the RSI. But like I said, we are in the beginning of the 1 hour candle, so that could be erased. The EMAs look pretty good. Let's go down to a smaller time frame. We'll do the 15-minute. I can't say your name. Virus that can't be named updates. What's up, man? 15-minute looks pretty damn bullish. We are above all the EMAs. The 8, the 13, and the 21 have crossed the 55 EMA here. And if we look at, see, in the 15-minute, we're getting, well, no, I guess we're not. I was gonna say we're getting bullish divergence, but we are not. But yeah, let's see what happens. Hopefully this don't turn into a head and shoulders on the on the RSI here. Let's see. Don't forget to smash the likes, guys. Remember, where are we at here? We are above our 0.236 fib, so we should get support there. We talked about that this morning. We are doing pretty good there. We do have some heavy resistance here around the 5800. We'll see if we can get through that. But yeah, let me get into 1 hour. Go back over to the 1 hour and kind of keep it. Actually, let's go into the small time frame, guys. We'll go into a 5 minute and watch it. Oh, I don't have all my trend lines on here. There we go. All right, so let's see what happens here. It's not looking too shabby as of right this minute. Jim John, what's up? Werner, great prediction so far. Do you have any books to recommend for TA? Check out Elliott Wave Theory. It's a decent tool to have. I don't trade off of Elliott Wave, but I still kind of use it. Basically, all that's good off Elliott Wave, in my opinion, is the fibs. Learn how to use the fibs, and Wyckoff method was good. What's up, Savy? Are you bullish, buddy? John, I'm kind of getting there. I'm not too bullish right now, actually. Thanks, Christopher. Good to see you in here while I'm live. Money Magic, what's up, man? Gold at 1520. Oh yeah, something else I wanted to show real quick is we talked about the DAI a little bit DAO a little bit yesterday. And I said we might go up and test that trend line that we broke down out of, and that is exactly what we've done here. Let me get the fibs off there so it cleans up the chart a little bit. But yeah, we were watching this and we had broke down here. We actually stopped here yesterday, and I said if we would break this tomorrow, which we did, and we came back up. We are testing for resistance now. And it looks like it's going to continue down, guys. And my measured move of that is right there around the 17,000 range. We'll see what happens. I cannot pronounce your name, Jindu Okafor. Thank you for the donation. Much appreciated, man. Brian said, so now it's going up. I think there's a little chance. Look at gold history. We can go over to the gold chart. I haven't looked at my gold chart in quite a while. I did see some people posting that it was getting murdered. Let's see where it's at. Oh yeah, we can come back down to almost test the 200 EMA there. Yeah, gold's not doing too great. Let me get this off of here. That off of there. I had my target at 1741. We did not hit 1741. Where'd it go? I don't keep an eye on gold every day, but we did hit 1704. Pretty close. Looks like gold has a little bit further to go. If we don't get a bounce off that 200 EMA, it may come back all the way into this area here, which would be around the 1424 range. Somewhere in that range. I may hope we have a great live one tonight. We'll see. We might get a little pump. Let's get back over to Bitcoin and see what's going on. Actually, I don't really like the 5 minute. I'm going to go into the 15 minute, guys. And see what Bitcoin can do here. Actually, I'm gonna move this trend line a little bit on the 15 minute, so right in there. Savvy, I'm down, but my spirit is still up. Must be weed. Buzzwire, the bloodbath will blow over. This could be an opportunity. Yeah, we'll see what happens. This is going to be a big deal here if we can break up here and get support on the top of this line. Usually if we break up with something like this, we'll break up, come back down, test it for support, and then continue up. So if we even make it here, guys, let's see what happens. Like I said, the EMAs are looking pretty bullish. And if you guys watched any of my EMA videos, even though this is a 15 minute, I guess you really want to do it on the hourly. And the hourly isn't ready yet, but they are starting to cross over. But let's look at it in the 15 minute anyways while we're waiting. But as you can see, the 55 EMA here, the 8 the 13 and the 21 have crossed, and what I was talking about there, the first candle to open and close above all of them, which actually was right here around 54.50. That was the first open and close above all 4 EMAs here. That's where you would enter along and not get out of it until they cross back over. I've never done it in the 15-minute, but in the hourly and up, it works pretty well. What's up, Mike Weber? Crypto Ted, what's up, man? Buy or sell? That's up to you. It all depends. Everybody's situation is different. Let me move this real quick. What is going on? I don't know why that thing's staying up there. Let's see. There we go. Huh. I don't know what's going on. Check out gold June 2011 to April 2013. I'll do that here in a second. I just kind of want to see what's going on here. The donation super chat stuck on the screen. I just got it off. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. I'm gonna check that out. I might have to, I don't know, do something. I might just take it off there if it's gonna keep screwing with me like that. Crypto Ted been mute lately. Apologies. I had a baby and she's great. Congratulations, Crypto Ted, on your baby. So anyways, let's see. It's looking like it wants to come back down here. It might come back down, test this 8 EMA around 55.58. See if that holds. If not, then we got the 13 EMA at 5,500. But it actually, I like the way these are crossing. They're actually crossing pretty strong, so we'll probably find out here pretty soon. Michael Watson, what's up, man? Cawhead, what's happening? Anyways, all right, let's take a little poll here. Who's bullish here? Thinks we're gonna get this move up to at least test this trend line around, what is it, 58.50. Who's bullish that we get at least to there, and who's bearish thinking we're going down from here? 1 for bullish, 2 for bearish. What's up, Crypto Don Juan? Thanks for the super chat, man. I appreciate it. Good looking out. Yeah, I got to reset that alert box or something. I don't know what's going on with that. I will find out eventually. Chat is stuck. So we got a lot of bullish people in here. What's up, Eric? How you doing, man? Cruise liner, what's happening? To wait till tonight for Asia to kill the market again. Crypto Ted, great community you have built. Though, matey, thanks, man. Appreciate it. There's a lot of good people in this community. We get the trolls every once in a while, but yeah, it's a pretty damn good community. Greetings, everyone. Have a good one. What's up, Stephen Mosley? Money Magic, Rowdy. Anyone having buffering? Is anyone else having buffering issues? Camel Teabag said there's buffering issues. How long do you think it'll take for Bitcoin to recover to 9K territory? That all depends, man. It all depends on what's going to happen here, actually. You know, we could get rejected here and continue on down. We just really got to watch this low here, 38.55. If that breaks, we could be headed to 35. But as of right now, let's just see where we're happening. This is gonna tell a lot right here if we can break up here. And we may be seeing it live, so we'll see. Hold on one second, guys. Little bit of buffering. We're having buffering issues. I don't know. I'm hardwired, so image freezes, but the voice is always on. Maybe I got too much stuff going on or something. I don't know. I don't have a lot of saying dropped frames 21% over last 2 minutes. 2 minutes ago. I don't know what is going on. Sorry guys if it's screwing up. Nice hat, Savy. You're the only one I watch. Looks good to me. Thanks, Darren. Appreciate that, man. It's good to watch other people, though, get other opinions. You know, nobody's right all the time. Had a few glitches, but been good for a minute now. Right on. Jesse Brown said no problems there. What do you think about the CME futures gap at 37.50 or so? I don't know. Like I had said this morning, you know, I do believe it's possible we go down lower. We could move up for a ways before going lower. You know, we could hit any one of these fibs up here and still go down. We could hit the 8,000 and still come down from there. We kind of have to see what's going on at that point. I mean, I just got home from work, so I haven't really dug into the charts. I just seen that we could be possibly having this move, and I wanted to jump on real quick. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, there's a good possibility we might see something live here. Greetings from Czech Republic. Johnny 5, what's happening, man? Yeah, guys, make sure you smash the likes. If you're in here, it helps get the YouTube algorithm pushing the video a little bit. So just take a second out, smash the likes. If you're on your mobile, all you have to do is exit the chat, hit the like button, and then re-enter the chat. It's pretty simple. KB, love some volatility. Sega Sunset, American BTC chart sniper. It's not too bad, the stream. Alright, cool. We're going to have 1 trillion injected. 0.5 trillion injected. We are now in extreme fear hope mode. The stream's better now. Portugal here. 500 billion twice, then some more. Hold on a second, guys. I got work texting me. All right, I'm back. Very not bad reviews. I got in on LTC, 28 bucks. Feeling awesome right now. Nice. Thanks, Chris Jones. What was the level you have highlighted that we need to break? You mean for this right here? We need to break this trend line right here. And right now it is around 58.60 range, somewhere in there. But we do have the 200 EMA lingering up here around 6,000 too, so keep that in mind. Is the current price action tradable, and how would you go about it? Yeah, I mean, if you like to day trade and small trade, yeah. This trade right here, I would trade the break, and what I'm thinking is it might break up here. I'd be looking for a rejection at 200 EMA, maybe a retest, and I'd wait for the retest to get in, put a stop under it. And yeah, I would probably trail it. I might put a target of about 64 on it, but then trail it with a stop loss. Because I would imagine when we hit 64, it will retrace a little bit, and then maybe try to break it, and then maybe play it again if it is able to break this fib. By the way, how does your long-term bullish stance still stand? I'm long-term bullish on Bitcoin, period. What's up, Martin? By the way, does your long-term... Oh, I already read that. What's happening, Mike Barbetta? It's funny, I see a lot of you guys comment every day, and I appreciate that, man. Thanks for all the comments, guys. Wiki action this weekend, guys. Yeah, we could see a big wick here. You know, it could wick down before up, or up then down. A lot of times you see that before a big move. And what they do is they liquidate over-leveraged traders when they do that. Buzzwire, so what's your thoughts on Ethereum? Trade it if you can make money off it, but long-term, like, investing, I don't believe in Ethereum. But that's my opinion. What's up, crazy Greek freak? Darren Walker, thanks for a super chat or super sticker. Appreciate it, man. Crazy Greek Freak said, ETHEREUM, brother. Java, time to buy, guys. If you leave in Bitcoin will go up. Darren Walker, thanks again for the super chat. Let me get that off there. I don't know why these keep staying up there so long. There must be some kind of setting or something I can change in there. All right. Ryan Yoshimura said I need toilet paper. Buzzwire agrees with me. Yeah, a lot of people don't, and that's all right. All right, it's coming down a little bit. Let's see if it holds up on this 8 EMA here. The 8 EMA lies around 55.64, and I'm on the Coinbase chart, guys. Travis Morin, do you think we still have another day at these low prices? That's possible. It's very possible. We may go lower. If we get rejection here, we could definitely continue down. Let me go into the 1 hour because that's the RSI I was watching. There we go. Yeah, remember I said we're getting hidden bearish divergence there, and it may be taking place now. We could just come back and retest this trend line on the RSI before going to, but let's see what happens. The EMAs are still looking pretty good. 79 likes. We need the other 100 to smash up. Yeah, guys, smash the likes, man. If you guys know how to trade already and you're looking for an exchange, I have 2 links down below. I have a Bybit, or I have 3, but 2 of them I actually use. One of them I haven't been using, so I'll probably be taking it off, but I have a Bybit link down there. You get a bonus for making a deposit. I also have a Prime XBT link down there. You get a bonus for making a deposit, and you can use, I have promo codes also for the Prime XBT. If you use Savy 50, you'll get a 50% deposit on top of whatever, or 50% bonus on whatever you deposit. So if you put in 500 bucks, they'll put an extra 250. You can't withdraw it, but you can use it to trade and keep the gains off it if you make gains off the trades. Also, it's CryptoSavy 25 is a promo code to get 25% off all your trading fees for a month. Just so you guys know. Do you see any correlation between gold and BTC? I haven't really looked at it like that, big dog. I will check it out when I get some time and get into it. But I literally get up in the morning. I have just enough time to take a look at the charts, do the videos, go to work, come home. That's why I haven't been doing many live streams or anything. I just don't have time. CCS said I'm super bearish until the virus starts getting better. Hi Savvy, do you see it going to the 3K range again? It's definitely a possibility. What's up, Raid? No, but I haven't bought since we seem to be in the brink of a shutdown. Looking for a weekend melt up instead of bear raid? Could be. It could be. That's why I wanted to do this live stream. Kind of keep an eye on this. And I may not stay on to see what happens if it doesn't happen, pretty soon. So we'll see. Did you guys see a difference between exchanges today? Binance was showing the way all day. Yeah, there's been quite a big spread between exchanges. Yeah, it's been pretty crazy. Yeah, smash likes, guys. It really helps. And if you guys are new here, anybody's new here, there is a link to our Discord group. It's totally free. Check it out. It's an awesome community. Yeah. MZ, you should see any reason to think this extreme volatility will provide enough stress to decouple Ethereum and BTC. BTC seems to be failing as a safe harbor but that was never the promise for Ethereum. Yeah, if anything happened and Bitcoin didn't make it, Ethereum definitely isn't going to make it. I don't believe Ethereum is going to make it in the long run anyways, because I don't believe it's decentralized. And I explained it yesterday, and this is just my opinion, you know, and I'm going to let you guys know, especially for those that haven't, especially for those of you that haven't watched my channel, but I believe Ethereum is the scam train. They don't even know what their use case is. They make a new one up every time there's like a bull run. First you had, what was it, CryptoKitties, then you had dApps, which that was with the CryptoKitties. So then all the other scams started talking about dApps. You get Tron and whatnot on it. And then you had ICOs, and they brought in a bunch of ICOs that ripped a bunch of people off. And now it's DeFi, which, do you really think the government would use Ethereum even if they took a grasp on Bitcoin and that did become digital gold? Do you think they would use Ethereum? Highly doubt it. It's too centralized. They would make their own. It's simple. Ethereum was made by a 17-year-old kid, and they can't fix it. It will never scale. CCS, thanks. Sure rocks. Where'd you get it? My wife's webpage. There's a link to it down below. inkyourimage.com. Check it out. She's got all kinds of crypto stuff in there. I will open it up and show you guys real quick. She can put anything on any of this stuff. It doesn't have to be what you see. But like any other crypto, if you wanted something else, your favorite crypto, she could put it on here. Coffee mugs, t-shirts. There's also long sleeve shirts, hoodies, and keychains, and some other stuff that ain't on here. You can hit her up in the contact. These aluminum signs are pretty sweet. But yeah, check it out. It's another way to help support the channel, and I appreciate it. A lot of people have been supporting us in the past. Hey Savy, are we creating a head and shoulder on the 1 hour? Yeah, that's why I got that trend line there. I mean, it's kind of goofy looking. I don't know if I'd consider it a head and shoulders, but that's where I took this measured move here, measuring the head, and put it up to the breakout. If we were to break this line, depending on where we break it to, you know, it might be over here, but that's where I get that 8,050 range, if that is a head and shoulders. And for those of you, if anybody in here doesn't know what that is, I just don't like the the tilt that this has. It's pretty steep, but this would be it. This would be the left shoulder, this would be the head, right shoulder, and then this is the neckline. And then if it broke, it could be a confirmation. But remember, we got this 55 EMA here on the 1 hour, and then 15 minute, that's the 200 EMA. But like I said, the EMAs are flipping kind of bullish here, so, but we could get a rejection. Like I said, we got to remember we're seeing hidden bearish divergence here. We're getting lower highs in the price, higher highs in the RSI, but that can be erased if it erases in about 20 minutes. But JP Morgan is on ETH? No. I've explained all that scam partnership stuff in the past. I'm not going to go over that. 180 viewers, only 102 likes. Man, you people are selfish. Take a second out. Hit the damn like button. Any options on opinions on Chainlink? Nah, not really, man. Not really. And the other scammy thing about Ethereum is another scam they're pulling off is to stake it, which is just printing money out of nowhere. But to stake it, you have to own, what is it, 31 or 32? That's just a way to get people to buy that money to pump it, so the big holders, the creators, and the people involved in the beginning can dump them on you. That's all it is. I do think Litecoin's here to stay, Rowdy. Reason being is it's a test net for Bitcoin. And it doesn't compete with Bitcoin. Silvio, Bitcoin is the king, no doubt, right? Justice, somebody asked me about it and I told them what I thought about it. And it's my channel and I can do that. Hi man, thoughts on Matic? Thanks But same thing. I don't believe in none of those coins, guys. What's up, Farouk? How you doing? Hope I didn't murder your name too bad. Kellyanne, hi Savvy. Can you please use other exchange like BitMEX for charting? That gives us better idea on prices because we have price difference between exchanges. Yeah, all exchanges are going to be different, man. I use Bybit mostly. Bybit and Prime. I like Prime because you can set up a lot of charts, you know, so I can have all 4 charts on the screen. But the reason I do Coinbase is most people are hodlers and they just want to see what the price is going to do and stuff. But if I used a different leverage exchange and did it on here, it wouldn't be the same as everybody, so it really doesn't matter. I give you an idea of it. If you're on an exchange, you should be charting anyway, so you can use my trend lines. And I might start making my chart shareable too if I can figure out exactly how to do it properly. What do you think about the quantum computing effect on BTC in the future? I don't know. I think quantum computing's a ways away. I don't think we'll have to worry about it for a while, but by that time, I'm sure Bitcoin will do just fine with it. Richard Williams, do you trade with leverage, and what's your maximum leverage and why? I do for longer trades. I'll use 5 to 10 for bigger trades. I actually have a group, and once in a while I do 100x trades, but I don't suggest anybody do that. Like I did a $100 challenge a couple weeks ago, and I started out with 100. I used 100 times leverage, and then when I built it up, I went down to 50 times leverage, but I got it up to 6,500 in a week. Rowdy TV, I don't know if you saw it, but I had wisdom teeth yanked today, and my dentist took BTC through Coinbase. Awesome, man. Hell yeah. I think quantum blockchain might then be created and BTC transferred onto a new protocol. It's possible. That's pretty technical, so I don't even know about that. Do you believe that the bottom is in? I believe that I will make that decision soon, but I mean, it's possible the bottom's not in. Do you think Bitcoin will lead the cryptocurrency in the future? I definitely do. It's the longest, safest, most secure blockchain. Tammy said, I think we will hit at least... Hi, Noman. Tammy said, I think we will hit at least the 64.28.9, but I'm sure it will go down. 64.28.9. Yeah, so you're looking at the fib, the 0.382 fib. We could go higher here. If this does break here and this confirms, it's possible we get up to that 7,200, possibly up to the 8,050 range. I mean, it's definitely a possibility. Like I said, the reason I think this breakout will happen or will go on is strictly because of this RSI here. It has broken out of its broadening wedge, and that's what makes me believe that we are going to continue up for a little ways. At least to test this at that 58.50 to 58.60 range. Smashing like, even though I disagree with you on ETH. Thanks for the solid TAs. Right on, man. I can agree to disagree. It's all good. Everybody has their opinions, right? I'm just stating mine. Bull trap range. Bull trap. I don't know if it's so much a bull trap or just a retracement of this move. This was a pretty big dump, and it's most likely going to retrace. So, but I believe the highest that we would go to retrace is around 91.20. If we broke that, I would probably say the bottom's in. 9120, 9200. Did you see it pump 500 during the state of emergency address? Yeah, I was chatting with my group. We were all waiting for it, and it was like a half hour late. We actually thought it was gonna dump, and I thought the Dow was gonna dump too, but I had totally forgot about this, going back up and retesting this trend line. And what happened to it? It just got all weird. Half my candle disappeared. Go to the 4 hour. What? There it is. But yeah. Which time frame do you use for day trading? Hour, 15 minutes sometime, mostly an hour. But to get in and out of trades, sometime we go down to 5 minutes. But I'm not a big fan of day trading. I like longer swing trades personally. Why should I invest in other cryptocurrencies when they all follow the Bitcoin chart? LTC worthy? I do think it's worthy. Definitely worthy for the test net for Bitcoin. They test all new protocols and stuff on Litecoin. I prefer swing trade, but I do scalp sometimes with the group. LTC is worthy if you get in at low prices now. Oh, I already read that. Don't forget to smash likes, guys. And anybody new and you don't keep your crypto on exchanges. Get yourself a hard wallet. I do have some links to them down below. I have a Ledger and a LPL. You don't have to use my links, but I do suggest you don't leave a bunch of money on the exchanges, especially if you're not trading it, and to only keep on there what you're trading. And that's why I like to use a couple different accounts, because I'll leave a little bit on each so I don't have the whole sum on one. You know, the money I'm actually trading, or the Bitcoin I'm actually trading. Teddy Bar, did you buy Bitcoin at 3.8? No, I did not. But I did, when I was on the live stream, I did buy the bounce at 4.4. I made a decent trade off of that. I think it got up to, went from 4, I think it got up to like 4.8. I got out of it. But I hold my Bitcoin. Why not leave it on exchange? Because exchanges have been known to go down. It could get hacked. They could not have the Bitcoin they really say they have. And if everybody took their Bitcoin off and you were left, there's lots of reasons. But you should always you should never keep your crypto on the exchanges. Please scalp, Moneycoin says live. I am not scalping live. What do you think about VeChain? Same thing, man. It's not even worth asking me about altcoins, guys. Ledger or LPL? I really have grown to like my LPL. It was kind of strange at first the way it works, but actually I love it now. LPL is an awesome wallet. You never have to plug it into the computer or anything. It's all done through QR code. You do your signature through QR code, and there's like, it's awesome. Quebec, that was you. Told you I'd make you laugh on the Divi post on Twitter. That was pretty funny, man. You have cash ready on exchanges when it comes time to buy, or you do just inject money only when you're about to purchase. Like I said, I don't sell the Bitcoin, so it's always in Bitcoin. If I move it to exchange, I move Bitcoin to an exchange. If I'm taking it off, I take the Bitcoin off. I trade to make more Bitcoin. I don't buy that much Bitcoin. Come on, guys, smash the likes. 220 watching, 137 likes. Savy's doing this for us. Thanks, Jabba. I appreciate that, man. I have the crystal ball. I wish I had a crystal ball. Right on, 707. So up or down, Savy, and what's the target? What's up, Bard Andre? Looking to see if we break this trend line here. That's what I'm waiting for. If we break it, we may break it, come back down and test it, and then continue up from there. And my right here are the targets. The 6420 area, which is the 0.382. Then we have the 0.5 at 7198. If this is a head and shoulders here, the measured move on that, I have up to the 8050 range, which also coincides, it's right with my bottom trend line here. So that's what I'm looking at. It's actually could go as high as the 8150. But that trend line there is around the 8050 to 8060 range. So we may be looking at that area. But on the 1 hour, we may get some heavy resistance at the 7430 level. 72, like I said, 72 is the 0.5 fib. But the reason I think it's going up from here, guys, is because we broke this falling broadening wedge here on the RSI. I've been pointing that out in the group before I done all this. All day we kind of been watching that. Like, smash. Thanks, Justice. Yeah, for real, smash the like. Savvy is the shiznit. Thanks, Buzzwire. What would be a realistic profit percentage per day for swing trading? For swing trade, if you're swing trading, it's not per day so much. Swing trades, you know, you could be in a swing trade for a day, 3 days, 5 days. Depends on what you're doing. For day trades, depends on it depends on a lot. Depends on how you trade. It depends on you know, your risk level, your risk tolerance, all kinds of stuff. There's been days where, you know, I make hundreds of %, but then there's days you might make 10%. Depends on how you're trading, what you're trading. It's different for everybody. What was the QR code wallet he was talking about? It's Elipale, Richard. There's a link to it down below in the description. I believe they're having some kind of special for their 2-year anniversary. I think they sent me something today. I didn't get a chance to read it. I just kind of read the headline. If down, target. If down, I'd be looking for another bounce here, probably around the 4350 range, between 4320 and 4350. If it blew through there, I'd be looking at 3500. And I put this up there earlier today that this, if 35, and if you guys watched my video this morning, I have a target. If this wasn't to hold here all the way down to the 2558, which is a long-term trend line. And guys, I'm just showing you this. I'm not saying it's going there, but it is something to look out for. It's this white long-term trend line here would line up right about there, around the 25.5. As of right now, I don't believe that that's going to happen or we have to worry about it. We are playing it as it plays out. I've never had a physical Bitcoin wallet, and those Ledger Nano S is good for it. Yeah, Ledger is good too. I have Ledger and Elipale. I use them both. How low will we go if we get rejected? We could go pretty damn low. We could come back and double bottom, and if that doesn't hold, we could go lower. But as of right now, like I said, I do believe we're going to come up to at least this 5850 range and test this trend line, see what happens there. It could ride this trend line and make, you know, just ride it for a little while first also. How about if you hold on the blockchain, Savvy? What do you mean if you hold on the blockchain? I don't understand that question. How low will we go if we, oh, already read that. Yo Savy, nice call with the 4.4 bounce yesterday. How are you feeling at 3.8 later though? Scary, right? Now I feel like it got a good shot to stay here or go up even. Yeah, I think my opinion, I think we're definitely going up some here, but I'm not sure that we're not going to see lower lows yet. I bought 2 energy drinks, not sleeping tonight. What kind of energy drinks, Lizard? On a blockchain website, is it safe? If you're not holding your own keys, I don't think it's safe. What's up, Steve? How you doing, man? Will we see $20,000 Bitcoin after the halving? Yeah, I think we'll see 20,000. Might not be till next year. We have to see how it plays out. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We do daily updates every single day here. So yeah, just make sure you're subscribed. Tick the bell. You'll get notified. But every morning I put out a video. I show you what I'm thinking and what my views of the market are. I'm losing money on my investments. What do I do? It depends on your long term. Are you long-term strategy? Were you trying to make some quick money? What was you doing? Monster? That's my favorite, Lizard. I only drink the green though. I don't like the other colors. Phil C said my throat's a little raw from puking yesterday. The world has gone nuts. Chad Robert, yes, you are correct, sir. I believe that. Things are crazy. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate you smashing the likes, man. Jim John, I think only one was recognized reference wallet plus InfoWise. People toilet paper and sell it online for $1,000. I was joking with my wife the other day. We bought toilet paper. I said I was going to get on Craigslist and sell it for 20 bucks a roll. You know, it's funny though, toilet paper was out everywhere, and my buddy called me. He was at the Dollar Tree or Dollar General, one of the two, and he said they had tons of toilet paper, and everybody was freaking out over toilet paper. They were just going to the wrong places. Wait or investigate now? Investigate? You mean invest? Long term? Green is fire, but I prefer mango. I've never tried the mango. I've tried like the blue and I don't know, a couple different ones. I didn't like them at all, so I never tried anymore. I enjoy the taste of the green. Long term purchase. That's totally up to you and what your goals are, man. Jordy just subscribed to the channel. Welcome to the channel, Jordy. Cool, it's disappearing now. It's not staying up there like it was. I don't know why it was doing that. Thanks for being here on Friday night. Thanks for hanging out with me on Friday night. What's the difference between the Ledger and the LPL? The best thing for you to do is go to the web sites and check them out. I don't have them in here, but the LPL is, they call it a cold storage. It's like, it looks like a phone. And when you want to transfer your Bitcoin, you have an LPL app, you do the transfer, and it'll give you a QR code. Well, you sign it with the LPL, and then the LPL have a QR code, you go back to confirm it, and then it'll send. So without the LPL to do the QR code, nobody can send it anywhere or do anything. Even if they get your phone with the app on it, they can't. It'll receive, but it won't be able to send email without the hard wallet. And Ledger holds your keys, and you plug it in to when you're transferring your Bitcoin. So I actually like the LPL better, honestly. 5.7 now, cool. Yep. Like I said, we'll probably go test this. this trend line here at the, what I said it was 85.50 range, and if we break that, watch it break, it may come back down, test it for support, continue up from there. Savvy, do we need daily bullish divergence to go up? I mean, you don't need daily bullish divergence to go up, but where is the daily? The daily actually looks kind of bottomed out right now. If we look at the RSI, daily seems to be bottomed out. Not to say that it couldn't go lower, obviously it could, but it's pretty bottomed out. I am more interested in what's going on here. I want to see if this trend line breaks. Just realized I wasn't live. My bad. What do you mean you wasn't live? Oh, you were behind? You have a cool wallet S. It's pretty good. Never heard of it. I see a major break as Dow had a happy ending. Can you check the RSI? Check the RSI on what? On Bitcoin? It's really hard to tell. If you want to look for it long term, there's really no divergence here in the daily. And actually, if we looked at this high right here on the RSI and this one here, yeah, we don't have any divergence there. Nothing. But back to this, I really want to watch this and see what happens here. This is why I made this whole live stream. Actually, a guy in the members group asked me to do a live stream, so I decided to do a live stream. During this time, any tips to make quick money? Make quick money? There's lots of ways to make quick money. Moneycoin, are you in here? What's your name in here? Had to pause the video because the girlfriend wouldn't stop talking. Buzzwire said, sell crack. No hodl toilet paper, Steve Bieber. What about Ethereum analysis now? We can take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum is right at our 137.31. It's acting as a resistance. If it can break above that, Ethereum will most likely come up, test the 157 range, and probably come back down to the 137 to test it for support. And next resistance will be 166. But like I said, I really want to watch this and see what's happening. Difference between the higher two paid groups. The number two, I haven't been doing it as much, but I need to get back into it where we can do Zoom meetings. And actually, on number two, I'm going to start doing some members only live streams, and that'll get you in those. And YouTube just finally enabled that where I can do members only live streams, and I will start doing that. But the number three gets you into the chat room, the members group room, where we share charts and trades all day. Our own. It's not a call group, so we don't make calls. We share our trades. We help each other out with charts, and that's what it is. Finally caught you live. What's up, Antonio? But that's the difference between the two higher ones. Basically, the three, you get the members chat room. You think we'll see 25? And I may be changing that, guys. I take over the whole living room and make the whole video family watch your live streams. That's rude, man. People that don't understand even what I'm talking about, probably. So So yeah, what was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, like if I may just make it a one-time price here for the members chat sometime. I'm not sure about the YouTube thing and all that, so I may be changing that later, and I'll keep everybody up to date. You try to sneak up on me, man. I just arrived. What's the current target, buddy? We're waiting to see if we break this trend line here. That's what we're doing as of right now. And if that breaks, we're looking at 6420, 7200, and measured move. If this turns out to be a head and shoulders, the measured move to that is around the 8050, 8060 range, right in there, which also lines up with these trend lines that you guys know, my triple trend lines that have been here forever, but it would also line up with that. So, and not to mention, it is confluent with the golden pocket zone between the 0.618 and 0.65. So that's what I'm looking at. Also lines up with this resistance over here. A lot of confluence. And it's not to say it shoots straight up there in one candle, guys. We're going to get resistance at each one of these Fibonacci levels without a doubt. You know, it may hit it, do some consolidation, continue up, possibly come back, retest. So it's not going to be one big candle straight up. I mean, it could be, but I highly doubt it. But the EMAs are looking good. The 8 just crossed the 21. It already crossed the 13 down here, and they are heading up towards the 55. If they make it all the way up to the 55 and they all cross 55, that's pretty damn bullish. But like I said, the reason I do believe we're going to continue up is because of this falling broadening wedge that we have broken out of here. That was confirmation to me that I believe we're going up. But the true confirmation isn't until we break this trend line here. So that's what I'm looking at in a nutshell. Antonio said, tried the day trading Bitcoin from August to December and lost about 1.5 Bitcoin, so been weary since and just hodling. Yeah, trading's not for everybody, man. Dirksy, dude, just got home. What a day watching the action, right? Bitcoin's silly. It's silly coin, man. Made back 0.5 this morning. Right on, Antonio. Started to read my comment and then stopped. What happened? McAllister, you think we'll see 25 LITECOIN again, or should I buy now? My average is 53. That's up to you, man. You gotta make your own decisions of where you know, what's your goal, and if you believe in it or not. I believe in it, but do you? Are you going to do a Prime XBT tutorial or something like that in the next week? Yes, I am going to do a Prime tutorial. I'm going to probably try to get one in tomorrow. I'll start on it after my video. I'm going to start a different Prime account, obviously, so all my information is on it, and a fresh one, and then I'll make a video, do a quick tutorial, show you how to, you know, trade, set up your charts, stuff like that. And I'll show you how I set mine up. I usually set it up and I'll have 4 charts on the screen. That's the cool thing about Prime. It's all set in there. It's a little bit different to get used to, but actually when you get used to it, it's a real simple exchange. But you can put 4 charts up. I usually have my daily, my 4-hour, my hour, and then a 15-minute chart all on one. So it makes it real easy to watch. 213 watching, 165 likes. Take a second out, guys. Hit that like button. It would be much appreciated. Sure, trying to make its way up to this line. Nice and slow crawl, but it's getting there. What about the CME being closed? The CME gap, you mean? I don't pay too much attention to those gaps. I mean, if you look at the charts, I mean, you can pretty much tell where it's going. I wouldn't suggest anybody play those gaps because they don't have to fill. Even though they have been, but they don't have to. LITECOIN, Bitcoin, Unreal, buying ops. Can't wait for long term. Hello, Savy. Can 3,800 be the bottom? It could be. It definitely could be. I want to day trade Bitcoin for a living. Do you have any tips? Study the charts and practice, man. Lots of hours on the charts. Set up a a testnet account on Bybit, or there's other ones with testnets. Set up a testnet account and practice. Don't put real money in, or more than you're willing to lose, but practice on a testnet. You'll find out if it's for you or not, judging by how long it took. But even when you do it on a testnet, even if you get pretty good on a testnet, when you get to playing with real Bitcoin or real money, then your emotions are there. When you're playing with the fake money, it's a little different, so it takes some adjustment. Lady Plants last at $1,000 bottom. I do have a very low target down here that is possible, and that is 1,300, and that's a measured move off of up here, but I don't think that we're gonna go there, but we'll see. Looking at the chart there, I can see 3 and 4 red candles printing. Are you talking about after this, maybe? It could come back down, do a little retracement. It could retest the top of this on the RSI before continuing up. That wouldn't surprise me. But the EMAs are looking pretty bullish here on the 1 hour. Let's go back to the 15-minute. Take a look at the EMAs there. And they are looking nice and bullish. Definitely bullish. And if you look, let me see. Zoom out a little bit. If you look, the volume has declined big time. This is a 15-minute. Let's go to the 1 hour. But yeah, look at the volume there while we're in this formation. And actually, the volume is showing that is definitely Head and Shoulders volume. But as you can see, it is all declining here down to next to nothing. So yeah, looks like we could possibly get a breakout. I believe we'll bounce back on your blue trend line, in my opinion. Blue trend line. I don't have a blue trend line. I have Fibonacci's. Is that what you're talking about? Coming back down and test the Fibonacci? Those leverage trading places make me so nervous. Linus, what's up, man? Jack River, we're so close to playing the Head and Shoulder. Antonio, what is the probability of Bitcoin going below 4K? I mean, it's possible. I don't like to put a probability on it. I mean, that's basically just guessing. That's all guys do when they guess probabilities and percentage. But it's possible. But you can only play the charts by what's going on at the moment. Brian said bullish. Hey, Savy just got here. What's up, Alan? How you doing, man? This is a generational buying opportunity, says Danielle. Is it Danielle or Daniel? John Emery sold at 9,500, bought back in at 56. Nice job, John. Just remember, we could get a big rejection after we get up here, but I would look for rejection around that 80.56. And like I said, could go as high as the 92. And if it breaks 92, then yeah, that might have been the bottom. Zoom in here. Taking it sweet old time. Wayne said we're gonna move to 71.98. If we play the Head and Shoulders, what price would you be looking to expect? The measured move of the Head and Shoulders is 8,050. And that's measuring, you measure the head to the neckline and then to where it would break out. If it broke out here, It's actually around 8100, 8150, but I'm gonna play it safe, say 8050. But first, remember, you're gonna have resistance at the 6420 and the $72 range, which are your 0.382 and your 0.5 Fibonacci retracement of this move. So keep that in mind. But yeah, it also lines up with my trend line here, so I feel pretty comfortable with that 80-50 area. And that doesn't mean you shoot up in one big green candle, guys. Not say it can't happen, but what you usually get is something like, you know, and I'm just showing you an example of what you could see. Something like, usually when you break out of something like this, it'll come up, retest, and that's when you usually enter a trade, is on the retest. But then it could sit around here for a while, go up, play around here for a while, come back down, go up. I mean, that's the end result. It doesn't mean it's going to be one green candle. I'm not saying it can't be, you know, straight up, but it's most likely not. Anthony, how's it going, brother? How to become good at reading the charts, where to start? I'm pretty much self-taught. You just watching people, figuring it out. Check out Wyckoff method and Elliott wave theory. Like I said, I don't trade off Elliott wave theory, but I just learn Fibonacci, learn your trend lines, learn the basics, and then it'll start making sense and you can add more in. Jabba, the declining trend line is blue on the 1 hour Savy. We know you're colorblind, buddy. Oh, this one is right here? I thought that was white. My bad. My bad. I thought that's white to me. So, okay. Was he asking where that was? That is at 5860 if we went up on this candle. Looks like it might not happen until after close, guys. I may have to get off of here. Crypto G, are you getting sick? Nope, I am not getting sick. Andrew Scarton said, death to altcoin. I bet Savy thins his shirt is white too. No, not that bad. Bitcoin going to be an altcoin in a couple of years? Nah. Savvy, take a look at the VPVR. It's interesting if we pass 6100. I'll try. I'm in the 1 hour chart. I'd have to go into a bigger chart. Let me go into the 4 hour and I'll pull it up. Charts look kind of messy, guys. I apologize. I just have all the fibs marked, so let me, do I have it on this one? Yeah, I do. After the 61 here, you're saying? But yeah, look at that 7961 area. That's where I have this red trend line anyway, but that's a pretty heavy resistance, 7961 up there. And then we have the 72 right here. But the 6100, I don't see what you're saying. There's, oh, really nothing there up until 7150 area, which is one of my targets. But yeah, if you guys, I see a lot of people, a lot of guys drawing support and resistance lines. I guess there's nothing wrong with that, but if you do your fibs right, and look where they land on support and resistance. That's how fibs work. I mean, it just works that way. That's why Fibonacci tools are so used. And the 8 is back down below the 21, but it is the hourly, so we still got time, guys. No, not death to altcoin till XRP goes up to at least $1. There's a lot of people waiting to get their money back from XRP. For what reason is the virus that should not be named banned from YouTube? I don't know, but I mentioned it in my live stream yesterday, and they demonetized my video. C172 pilot dudes that just got here. What's the verdict? We're waiting to see if this turns out to be Head and Shoulders here. We may come back down, test this area. I don't know that we'll go that low, but if we do, it'll be around the 5,500. We may retest that. We go back into the 15-minute. Absolutely bald, loving the channel. Thanks, Bill. Appreciate it. D Sager, what's up, man? Bitcoin, Litecoin are the safest bet. Non-inflatable total supply outside the set mining schedule. Right on. And neither one of them were pre-mined. What are your targets on Ethereum? I'll go shoot back over there real quick. Just Fibonacci levels. We're getting rejection right now at the 137. If we can get above that, make support. My next target's about 157. Then after that, if we can break that, 166. Otherwise, if we can't break above this, we may be headed back down to 77.98 range. If that breaks, 41.47. Caleb, what's up, man? What they won't tell us is that we become zombies after death. What are you thinking about silver price today? I haven't looked at silver, to be honest with you. 15-minute going down with strength. Could be. Like I said, we could come all the way back down and retest this as far as maybe the 55 at 54.50. But this is why you don't do high leverage in these areas. You will get wrecked. Why would silver crap at a time like this? They were probably pulling money out of silver to try to pump the Dow up. Hey, Sav just got here. The bigger inverse Head and Shoulders on the monthly, no longer in play. On the monthly? I never looked at inverse Head and Shoulders on the monthly. There isn't one on the monthly. You were talking about that 4-hour one that I was showing. No, that was definitely invalidated. Definitely invalidated. Another thing we need to hold here on the weekly is need to hold that 53.50 area, which is the 200 EMA. I know a lot of people like the 200 MA and whatnot, but I like my EMAs. Bitcoin's young. I think EMAs work way better. And it's got a nice bounce off the 13 EMA there, which is at the 5,600. Gold dropped $61. Platinum dropped $18.50. Silver is $14.84. Gold is $15.33. Palladium $1,813. Palladium crapped big. Sounds like it. Is this a good entry point for long-term holding 2 to 3 years? I don't give financial advice, but if you're a believer, I think any time's a good time to buy, really. What's up, Eamon? How you doing, man? All right, guys, this is taking a while. I am going to have to get off here. I told my wife I wasn't going to be long. I thought this might be quicker, but... well, I'll wait till this candle closes. This candle closes and we can't break above these two here. These may be tweezer, and that's around the 57.80. And if it can't break back above that, it may come down quite a bit more still. Let's put a Fibonacci retracement on there. If that topped out. So if it topped out, it could come all the way back down to the 5,200, somewhere in there, before another attempt. But I don't think so. I'm still leaning pretty bullish here, guys. Let's look at the 1 hour again. Just want to take a look at the EMAs there. Yeah, and it still looks bullish. Rhodium is 10K. Invest in lead. I bought a lot of soups. What do you think about Tezos? Same thing I think about all that stuff, Eric. I don't believe in none of that stuff. Joe Emery. Well, thank you for tuning in. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on the 5430. If we drop below that, that'll probably invalidate the head and shoulders. And then for going up, keep an eye on that 5850 range. If it breaks above that, that'll be a break of the head and shoulders. And watch for a retest of the trend line. 50 EMA crossing over the 200. I use the 55 and the 200. And I don't know what time frame you're looking at, but I'm on the 1 hour, and the 200 or the 55 is way up here. The 200 is way up here. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Don't forget to smash likes on your way out. Check my wife's webpage out, anchorimage.com. There's a link to it down below. You can get some cool crypto stuff in there. It helps support the channel. And I also have some exchange links down there if you guys are interested in trading. And I have some promo codes down there for the Prime XBT. You can get some 50% bonus on top of your deposit. Bybit, I think you get $90. Some days they do different stuff, but anyways, check them out if you're interested in it. All the links down below help the channel out. I appreciate each and every one of you guys, and I will be putting out a video tomorrow morning, so make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not already, if you want daily updates. And I am out. Take it easy, guys. Have a great